Hi, everybody. My name is Michelle, and I just wanted to talk to you all really quick about my vestibular journey. Um, I am not a doctor. I just went through a vestibular something, and I want to share my experience because I remember whenever I was going through uh, the thick of it, one of the things that really helped to bring me up out of the dumps was hearing about other people's recovery stories. So, really, if I can just help one person out there to feel a little bit of hope, then mission accomplished for me. So, um, just to give you a little bit of backstory, I had a sinus infection in late 2019. It cleared up, but left me with dizziness, a dizziness that I had never felt before. It was not room spinning vertigo, but more of a spinning inside of my head, and like that feeling you get when you drop down to the bottom floor in an elevator and you kind of bounce for a second, just off. And so what I did was hit up my doctor and my primary care doctor and my ENT. That led me to another ENT, which led me to another ENT. So I saw 3 ENTs. I saw my primary care doctor. Nobody could figure out why I was dizzy. I had an MRI. I had a VNG caloric test. I had all the blood work you can imagine. Everything was normal. I was told that I'm fine. And we don't know why you're dizzy. Maybe it'll go away. Well, it didn't go away. So this was in about January of 2020. And then as time went on, it actually got worse. It got worse, and it became almost like a 24/7. The only time I felt somewhat normal was when I was laying down, and there was even times when I was laying down where I didn't feel okay. New symptoms began to arise. My eyes began to do weird things, like I would look at something and it would look distorted. My eyes would get tired, and sometimes they would actually hurt. I got like tingles in the back of my head sometimes. Oh God, it was just generally just not feeling normal, but feeling normal enough to where I looked fine and I could walk fine and I could talk fine, but I just didn't feel fine. So here's what I did to get better. I began to take an SSRI. Brand name is Lexapro, but I take the generic, which is called escitalopram. I started taking 10 milligrams of that for the first 4 to 6 weeks of taking it. I felt worse. The dizziness got way, way worse. Side effects started, like terrible, terrible headaches, insomnia, just again feeling like crap. And this time though, I knew what it was from, so I just kept on with the pill. I didn't give up because of people in the group that basically said, stick with it. It gave me my life back, stick with it. So I stuck with it. About 6 weeks in, I began to see a little light at the end of that tunnel. Started to feel a little bit better. And in addition to the Lexapro, I started to take magnesium every evening with dinner. I changed my diet a bit. I started to eat less processed food and less sugar, and incorporated like more veggies and fruits into my diet. Drank a ton of water. Completely eliminated caffeine. So that was a tough one because I love coffee, but I was able to replace my regular coffee with Swiss processed decaf coffee, which is okay. It has coffee taste, so you don't get the caffeine, obviously, but it still tastes like coffee, so I can still have my morning cup. I also lived my life as best I could, which basically means even when I was feeling dizzy, I would just try to continue on and do the things that I needed to do. I would get up in the morning, cook breakfast, play with my kids, go outside, take my morning walk. Me and my husband like to play basketball. We would go shoot hoops together. all the things, and I would just do them. And sometimes I would be so uncomfortable. But as time went on, it got easier and easier and easier. For me, that was my VRT. I went to VRT for about, I don't know, I think about 4 weeks just before we went into quarantine. That was okay, but I was spending a lot of money and don't feel like I was getting enough out of it. So I just actually Googled some stuff on the internet, found some exercises, incorporated those into my daily life, and then just called that VRT. But please, a lot of people swear by VRT, so you should do it. Don't not do it because of me. Do it, see if it works for you. It just wasn't really worth it for me. So, yeah, I lived my daily life. I just tried my best to make sure I got a lot of sun, got outside. Some of the things I would do that I think helped was like when I would do my daily walks around the block, I would take a tennis ball with me and I would throw it up and I would watch it. And I would also do other like gaze stabilization exercises is what they call them. If you're not doing that, you should Google that because there's some good ones and I actually found that to be super helpful. So, yeah, in addition to that, I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Sorry, I have some notes here. Oh, there's an app that I downloaded on my phone. It's called the Calm app, CALM. It's fantastic. Now, it does cost a little bit of money, but it definitely helped me to sleep when I'd be having insomnia. It just helps you to really to like relax your mind and mindfulness and to calm yourself. So I would highly recommend that. Or you can probably find another app or just YouTube or whatever too. Oh, I got myself some blue light blocking glasses. So at one point I'm wearing my prescription glasses and blue light blocking glasses at the same time. Well, guess what? Look, here we go. Got my blue light blocking glasses and I love them. I pretty much wear these whenever I'm working. I even wear them when I'm watching TV. They do the trick. If you can get your prescription glasses to be blue light blocking, do that. Otherwise, just get blue light blocking. I found that those helped a lot as well. Otherwise, the Facebook groups were fantastic, which they worked wonders for me in terms of just being able to get ideas. At one point, I became obsessed with them, and I think that actually made me worse. But when I got that under control, and I finally realized, okay, get off the Facebook group. Nobody's going to have the magical cure. And I was able to just have some conversations with different people about their ideas on what happened with this SSRI and which magnesium do you use. Like those types of things are really, really helpful. And the group is just super supportive. So I would recommend that if you're watching this, you're probably already part of the group. But if you're not, find a group. Vestibular Hope is the best. There's another group called PPPD and Life, which I found to be helpful as well. And then I think the last piece that I want to share with you guys in terms of recovery is just you have to believe that you can get better. I know it's hard when you're in the throes of it, but try not to lose hope because I feel really strongly that if you believe you can heal, if you believe that this is not it for you, you will get there. Your body needs you to be positive, and your body wants to heal. So you got to do everything you can to put it in a place where it can. So try to believe. For me, it was a lot of prayer. Found a lot of scriptures in the Bible that gave me a lot of hope, and just getting on my knees and praying to God and believing that I would see the other side of this. Today, it is September 17th, 2020, and I wasn't dizzy today. Now, I'm not 100% because I still have dizzy days, but overall, I mean, I'm about 90%. I have really, really great days. There's another side to this. Just to give you some perspective, I knew there was another side to this, but I also didn't think that it was fair that I was going through this. I was in a very much like a woe is me state of mind for a while in the beginning. And I even got to a point where I didn't even want to wake up in the morning. I actually, and this is just to help you understand where I was, so you can understand that you and I can relate. I have a beautiful life, 2 wonderful kids, a wonderful husband, a wonderful home, a great career. And there was a tough point in time during this that I actually just wanted my life to end. So that's how bad it was. But you get on the other side of this and you have a new perspective on life. Me being able to change my baby's diaper without feeling dizzy, to me, like, I'm good. Most people are like, oh, I don't want to change a diaper. I'm like, I'll clean the kitchen because I'm not feeling dizzy. I'll do whatever. So anyway, I hope that this video gives you guys a little bit of hope. I'm happy to answer any further questions that you may have. I don't have all the answers, but I do have a little experience, so I'm happy to share that with you. So anyway, I am praying for each and every one of you. Have hope, don't give up, and keep going. Thanks.